Today, we're going to take a look at the Weber Double Performer, where it's been, where it came from, and what's up next. So I thought I'd take a minute and give you a little tour, some history. People ask about this kettle from time to time. This is a 1993 red Weber Performer. It's called an SSP, or stainless steel performer is how it's referred to. And in its original configuration, it had the table and the black steel cart, two-piece stainless steel top, a red kettle lower and a red kettle upper. And those are the original red kettle lowers and uppers on this one, even to this day. The lower kettle has been through quite a bit. It's got a couple leaks on it. I put a new sweep in it, but it's bent up now, and so it's not really blocking temperature. I find it hard to shut that one down and save charcoal at the end of the cook. So the blue kettle, a little bit different story on that. That's a marketplace find. It started its life as a Pepsi Cola. You can see the Pepsi logo on top, kettle. And it came on three legs, like most kettles, with two handles, left and a right. And it was just a blue upper and a blue lower. And it had the ash catch system below already. I've painted both of mine black just so they look better. And I got these brackets that help me mount this bracket to my blue kettle, and then the bracket mounts to the Performer SSP frame. And of course that bracket will work on a lot of wood frames and Performer 2 and Performer 3 frames if you want to put a conventional kettle on it. It had two handles on the sides though, one on the right and another on the left. And I cut the left one off so that it would accommodate the fit better here, and I wouldn't have to raise up the whole thing to do that. So a good buddy of mine, thank you Rob, from the Weber Mods group, great supporter of Weber modifications and the Weber modification Facebook group. Rob hooked me up with this second stainless steel piece here. So the original came with one piece and then a flat piece of stainless on the right side, and I took that off. I have it in storage. And then the second piece that has the rounded cut and mounting pieces on it, Rob hooked me up with that. So that allowed me to really make it a nice fit and finish to it. Another one of my Facebook friends has hooked me up with the custom 3D printed components that allowed me to add these wheels. So the original wheels on an SSP, and you'll notice this is not a deluxe. It does not have a propane tank underneath it. The kettle is not equipped with a propane starter either. But it had 8-inch wheels on it, which are the typical Weber wheels on the left, and on the right side are no wheels at all, just straight peg legs that come down, and that way the posts out to the right work like almost like a wheelbarrow to pick up the red kettle and walk around with the whole Performer that way on two wheels. So I like the idea of putting larger wheels on it, so I think it makes it look better. And also, since I don't have an easy access from my back patio to my garage where I would store this in bad weather, hurricanes come through this part of the world from time to time, and so I like to be able to put those away. So I put bigger casters on it, and I says, well, let's do it bigger casters. I went to 11-inch caster. Those white wheels are 11 inches. Changed out the axle in order to accomplish that. It's a threaded rod. But the real trick was adding these 3-inch swivel casters. And of course, the hard part is that I didn't have an insert that would go up inside the steel, square steel tubing that would accept a straight caster post. There was a lot of ways to get this kind of caster with a flat top, but I wanted the straight post that threads into it. And Matthew has hooked me up with a 3D printed, so thank you, Matthew, for helping me out with that. And if you want his contact information, just reach down or comment below, and I'll try and get you guys together. We had a fun time coordinating that over the phone and shipping and getting the parts to work, but it worked beautifully. I wanted to go through some of the accessories, the extensions and grates and whatnot that I use on my kettles, and the double performer really puts a lot of them to good use. You'll see that the blue one, it's conventional 22.5, but I have a cast iron grate with a removable center. Under that, I have a vortex on top of a charcoal grate, a Weber conventional charcoal grate, and just the normal ash sweep below that. No controller on this unit at all. But from that, I can add this ring from Only Fire. This is a rotisserie and pizza oven combo. I have a video on my pizza oven setup, so go check that out. But with this, I can do rotisseries. There's enough height for me to do that. But I often take a conventional grate and set that on top, because Only Fire has provided clips for a second level of grates on here. And so I frequently put my a grate up here so I could do spatchcock chickens, and the greater distance from the charcoal up here, with or without a vortex, with or without a diffuser, is much improved. It slows down the cook, gives you much better chance of hitting the exact temperature you want on the inside, especially for a big bird like a turkey. Then I can take that and add this. So now I have not only the vertical height that this extension provides, I have this plus this, so I have that much more length. So if I'm hanging ribs in here, it gets my the lowest part of the ribs that much farther away from the coals or diffuser or whatever I might have in there for vertical. But whenever I have set up a smoker arrangement, not whenever, but sometimes when I set up a smoker arrangement, I'll use a diffuser way up high here, just to give me the additional height. And that lowers the temperature at the top. I use a tip-top temp on this but knowing that there's not another controller on here, I do have a spider venom that I can use on another performer, and so all these accessories fit on there. If I want to use the spider venom, I can take this whole setup and put it on my spider venom kettle. I generally use this older red kettle because of some leaks that I have in the bottom. I generally use it with the controller, use it with the tip-top temp, just so I have better control over exhaust gases. So that is what I wanted to cover in those accessories for that unit. I should also point out that I have a buddy who made this attachment, I should say this leather patch for me, and I put it on the original hat. But you'll see this hat in one of my videos. So thank you, Levi, from Facebook pages. Thank you, Levi, for hooking me up with this cool Weber leather patch. Okay, that's all I have for this video, and I appreciate you if you subscribe, share with a friend, like, don't like, whatever you need to do. Don't forget to grill on, and see you next time.